It's a huge privilege to have Himesh Reshammiya with us in his music room. Today's occasion that he's celebrating 100th film with T-Series, and he has done almost 500 songs with T-Series, super hit songs. 550, I believe. 550. Yeah, so huge pleasure, first of all, to have you back on Border Gama. And I must tell you that we were sitting, all of us, mesmerized, listening to all the songs, and it was
just one of the few numbers because 500 गाने में तो बहुत टाइम लग जाएगा, 1-2 दिन लग जाएंगे, लेकिन just completed about more than 650 hit songs and now 500 550 गाने तो टी सीरीज़ के साथ हो गए, 100 फिल्में टी सीरीज़ के साथ हो गई, तो इट्स अ ग्रेट ओकेजन। और सारे गाने इसी म्यूज़िक रूम में बने हैं जहाँ आप खड़े हैं और यहीं प्रोड्यूसर्स होते थे और सारे हम गाते थे, बनते थे गाने। तो सरस्वती माता का आशीर्वाद है। और यहाँ पे एक इतने हमारे म्यूजिशियंस, रिकॉर्डिस्ट, सबका जो योगदान है, साथ है, लोगों का एक प्यार है। और कुछ जगह ऐसी होती हैं जहाँ वो वाइब्रेशंस होते हैं कि एवरी सॉन्ग मेरा यहीं बना है। तो ये जो जगह है वो मेरे लिए मंदिर है। इट्स माई इट्स गॉड्स डेस्टिनेशन फॉर मी। सो वेरी इमोशनल एंड एक अलग उन दिनों की याद ताज़ा हो गई आप लोगों से मिलके। बिकॉज सबसे जो मेन बात होती है कि हम रिकॉर्डेड गाने सुनते हैं हम, लेकिन जिस तरह वो कंपोज़ हुआ था और उस वक्त किसी प्रोड्यूसर ने या डायरेक्टर ने या एक्टर ने जो जजमेंट लेना था कि इस गाने को जब रिकॉर्ड करके अलग अरेंजमेंट में पेश किया जाएगा तो कितना बड़ा हिट होगा, क्योंकि उस पर कितने पैसे लगने वाले हैं। तो वो जो जजमेंट का जो वक्त होता था कि दिस इज़ इट और दिस इज़ नॉट द सॉन्ग, और 650 गाने में वो जजमेंट का वक्त हमेशा आया किसी की ज़िंदगी में, मेरी भी और प्रोड्यूसर और डायरेक्टर और एक्टर की भी। एंड वो मोमेंट होता था डिसाइडिंग का कि नहीं यार, और ये तो वो 650 हिट गाने जो आए, लेकिन देर आर अबाउट 1000 सॉन्ग्स जो नहीं आए, जिनमें से पता नहीं और कितने हिट गाने हैं, छूट गए हैं या सही डिसीजन था। वो जो मोमेंट होता है तो इट्स ऑलमोस्ट लाइक अ गेम ऑफ विट्स एंड आप क्या सिलेक्ट करते हैं क्या नहीं। कितनी कमाल की बात है अगर हम सोचने जाएं कि रॉन्ग गाना सिलेक्ट नहीं होना चाहिए, करेक्ट गाना सिलेक्ट होना चाहिए। और उनके लिए भी, मेरे लिए भी, क्योंकि मैं कभी कोई गाना किसी प्रोड्यूसर को या किसी को फोर्स नहीं करता हूँ। आई ट्राई टू गेट देयर रिएक्शन कि उनको वो फील आ रही है, और फिर वो सैम्पलिंग करते हैं, उनको पसंद आता है तो हम, बिकॉज फाइनली नाम मेरा है तो कहीं गड़बड़ नहीं होनी चाहिए। तो इतने ऑप्शंस भी होते हैं, बट रियली वो एक भूषण जी के लिए भी ये कहूँगा कि उनका जो जजमेंट था वो बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त था। वो और अजय जी यहाँ आते थे और वो गाने सिलेक्ट हो जाते थे, वो जिस तरह से हम लोग डिसीजन लेते थे। और अब इतना काम करने के बाद थोड़े से हम बहुत कम काम करते हैं, बिकॉज एक्सपेक्टेशंस इतनी ज़्यादा हो गई है कि वी नीड टू बी बहुत और श्योर होना पड़ता है। तो यस, थोड़ा सा कम काम अब करना हमारे लिए ज़रूरी है, बट उससे बेटर काम करने के लिए दैट्स दी ओनली वे आउट।
absolutely. In fact, one thing I noticed, you started off with the Salman song from Pyar Kiya To Darna Kya, and you've had, I think, a very important role as far as his filmography in the last 15 years is concerned as well. Interesting part is that Pyar Kiya To, that Orli Chunariya, and then you've done Tere Naam, which I think is one of the finest, I think, your album as well as Salman's album as well, and then you're having like a Just Chill as well, and Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, and of course Bodyguard. The sort of variety that somehow you've managed with Salman, is it something that
with Salman bhai, it is only because he has this amazing sense of music, and he's so blessed.
Ji.
And he just knows exactly. So his compositions are the way he can carry Jumme Ki Raat, nobody can. The way he can carry Tere Naam, nobody can. If these songs have become legendary songs, it's because he can carry it so well, I would say. So those songs are completely kept in mind, whether when Salman bhai does this, like there are some songs that we've just he selects his own stock of compositions, so he selected certain songs. I mean, they cannot go with any other actor, and even Bhushan ji knows this, and that is something which we know that if it is Salman bhai, then okay, then Jumme Ki Raat or Tere Naam or Teri Meri Prem Kahani from Bodyguard, or all these songs are going to work with him. It will not work with anybody else. So every actor has his own forte, but he is someone who carries music to some another level. He's
Absolutely. performing, you had this phase today when you were performing some songs. You know, when I heard Jhalak Dikhlaja, it was something else. There's a dance show now on, and a very very popular dance show on based on that. Now, quite a few of your songs, Jhalak Dikhlaja, Aashiq Banaya Aapne. Now those songs, the movies became popular because of the music, because many a times they were not having like really big stars and all these things. That was, I think, very few music directors can boast of the fact that just on the basis of the music, the films have worked somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. But somewhere, one more thing which was very consciously done was that this kind of music, because at that time when Jhalak Dikhlaja or Aashiq Banaya was done, or when you are attempting a song which is coming after Tere Naam and Just Chill, that whole era of conventional music of a club track or a conventional music of an Indian track like Tere Naam or a club track like Just Chill, you know that it is a very conventional track. You suddenly shift to Aashiq Banaya Aapne and Oh Huzur Tera Surur and Aapki Kashish and all Jhalak Dikhlaja, they are very different. So they won't fit in the conventional mold, and so it had to be done with people who would completely believe and just exactly take this new song today. If I have to do some very big experimentation, it will definitely not be in a very big film. Why? Because it can go wrong. So when an experimentation and can go really right, which it went completely, it hit the bullseye with Aashiq Banaya Aapne and Jhalak Dikhlaja and all, which was very unconventional. That whole nasal singing, high pitch voice. So, but with rag based melodies, pain, but with a thumping beat and a club track. So that can be accepted only by a producer who's making a small film, where the risk, you can take that risk. You can't do that with a big film, because suppose if it doesn't work, the stakes are too high. So somehow the economics also work with this kind of unconventional music in a small film, and then it becomes so big. Then later we feel that, oh, it could have been in a bigger film also. But I think it was meant to be that Aashiq Banaya Aapne or all this had to be smaller films, and that's why the music became so big.
Absolutely. So last question. We noticed one more thing today, that you had this sense of humor about your nasal singing and this entire. Now, how much do you think this sense of humor and the fact that you have altered yourself, you've kept on updating yourself, has that helped you in just being the successful star that you are?
For me, exactly every 2 years or 1 year, I need to update. Like with Chalauna Naino Se Bandre, it was never nasal, it was middle octave. But I tried that only after I had given 125 songs as a singer. So it was very important that I do it. Like in my reality shows also, when I meet these newcomers, I don't tell them to be really versatile in the first attempt. In the first attempt, I have always been telling them that let's select that one song which is so right for your voice, which makes you a star. Then for 1 or 2 years, you're going to be singing those kind of songs. And then when you go to that next level of, then versatility will be very important. So it is very important. But when absolutely in the first step only you try to be very versatile, trying to sing 7 or 8 kind of different type of songs, then how will audience get this connect with you? So like Honey Singh has his own connect, Badshah has his own connect, Arijit has his own connect, I have my own connect. So that connect is very important. You can't give them 7 kinds of different. So all these musical stars, if you see, they have had a peculiarity of their own which makes them a star, and then if they even do their experiments, it will be accepted. So I personally feel that nasal singing made me what I am today. And after that, when I did my versatility in terms of doing a manka radio in a very low octave or a middle octave, right. I did Chalauna Naino Se Bandre, or Hukka Bar was a very conventional kind of Himesh Reshammiya rather than the pure nasal. And then again doing some nasal stuff again. So it is very important that I do my versatility later. So I'm very proud of doing exactly what I did, and that's why I have been able to deliver these 650 songs.
Fantastic. Thank you once again for the entertainment, sir, and all the best wishes for Tere Surur.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.